A TikTok star with over 2.6 million followers has spoken out about the recent allegations about James Charles, where an TikTok star claimed that James sent him inappropriate messages. According to this TikTok star, the whole thing was a lie. I got the tea, I'm gonna spill it here for you on IO. What's gravy Gucci gang? I'm Charlotte, you're watching IO, serving you spicy trending news updates since 2012. Subscribe so you're the first to know what's trending, and follow the IO team on social media. Alright, so if you've been following along with the story, you know that last week an TikTok star named Ethan came forward with some shocking claims about James Charles. He posted a video to YouTube alleging that James Charles sent him inappropriate messages, while also knowing that he was pretty huge deal to make accusations like that about a celebrity like James Charles. Did this TikTok star have any proof? Well, the short answer to that is no. He shared screenshots of a conversation between him and James, but he deleted all of his messages. Like, all of his responses were not included. James actually came forward to share the real conversation, where it is clear that he did ask his age, but instead of typing out 2 digits, Ethan sent a disappearing picture. You know, on Instagram you can send those disappearing pictures. James has told drama channels that this TikTok star told him that he was 18 years old. Unfortunately, it was a disappearing picture, so we can't know for sure. Based on the evidence that I have seen though, I just feel like these claims are extremely sus, and I'm not going to accuse James of everything serious like this, especially if I don't believe that it's true, and especially considering everything that's happened over the last year, and how many people who've come forward with fake accusations against James Charles. Anyways guys, if you haven't seen my last video on this, you should watch that so you can get up to speed, but basically another TikTok star claims to have spoken to Ethan about the situation months before he went public. Reagan Corsi is an influencer and TikTok star who's come forward to essentially back up the claims that James Charles was set up by Ethan Andrew. In a series of 5 TikTok videos, she says that the recent allegations against James Charles were completely fabricated and all for clout. She also alleges that Ethan keeps lying about his age. He told her that he was 17, about to turn 18, whereas he told James that he was 14, about to turn 15 years old. Why would I summarize when I can just show you Reagan's videos?
Okay, I don't like getting in drama. I don't get in drama. I don't like getting in drama, but if I see something that I don't like, something that's not true, a fabricated statement, I'm gonna speak up on it, especially if I know the people personally. So these 2 guys, Ethan and Zay, are trying to claim that James Charles baited them. And people are believing them, as they do on social media. What I think is funny about it is that a month ago, they texted me, since I've known them for 2 or 3 years now. They live a good 20-30 minutes away from me. I've never met them personally, but we've been social media friends for a fat minute. James commented on one of my videos and they saw it, so they FaceTimed me. Keep in mind, the only time they've ever reached out to me is whenever I've hit a success or I've hit another milestone, which is also really funny. But they saw that James commented on one of my videos. It was a transition video and he gave me a compliment. Obviously, I'm a fangirl, so I was freaking out. This is part 1. Part 2 is going to be posted after this. So Ethan and Zay snap call me. I answered the call and they were like, hey, we saw that James commented on your video, like that's super cool, and I was just freaking out and I was like, oh my gosh, yes he did. And then Ethan was like, well, I actually talked to James, and Zay was like, yeah, he talks to James. And I was like, oh, like that's so cool, whatever. And then he proceeded to tell me that he DM'd him and that James actually responded and he thought that was crazy. He's telling me how it was so cool that James had talked to him and that they Snapchatted each other. He was just basically bragging about how James talks to him and how he flirts with James and all this stuff. He told me, he's like, I'm not gay, but like, it's James Charles, so I'm gonna flirt with him. Keep in mind, Ethan has told me before that he's 17, about to turn 18. All of a sudden, he's 14. So when I hear that he told James that he was 14, and then I saw that James posted screenshots saying he's 18, I believed it, because he lied to me about his age. Part 3 is after this. I think it's funny that in his video, he's 14 or 15, either or, they're the same thing. And he's saying, well, he could have looked me up. I could have looked him up too, but I didn't, because that's weird. Who just goes and looks people up? I'm sorry, I don't do that. Basically, Ethan claims that James baited him, James was sending him booty pics, and that he felt so uncomfortable. He felt like his family's life was in danger because he was being hit on after he DM'd someone, saying that he was trying to shoot his shot, knowing their sexuality, lying about their age. But in his video, he says everything opposite of what actually happened, and I know because he told me. So I saw on Snapchat Drama Alert the video clips from Ethan's video he made telling the story about James Charles and what happened. I'm not even lying when I say I looked at that video like this, because a month ago they had told me exactly what happened and it was nothing that they were saying in the video. They were conscious about the whole situation. Part 4 after this. So whenever I saw that Snapchat, I sent it to him. I screenshotted it and I sent it to him. I sent it to Ethan on Snapchat. I don't have his number saved because I just thought they were sketchy in the first place. He opened my screenshot that I sent him, left it on red, and I replied again. I was not about to let someone get canceled for something that didn't even happen just because they want a little bit of clout. And I sent him a bunch of question marks, didn't answer. So then the next day I Snapchatted him, this is yesterday, and I said, why are you lying about this to get clout? I'm blocked. Then I go in my DMs and like, maybe I can find something about it in Zay's DMs on Instagram because he always DMs me. I'm blocked. So if y'all want to believe Ethan and Zay, y'all can, but whenever I try to confront them about it because they told me what happened, they blocked me. Isn't that like a little bit sketchy? Just a tiny bit sketchy that they blocked me. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna let someone get canceled for something they didn't do, especially if you lied about your age. Everything Ethan and Zay said in the video is the complete opposite from what they told me. It's very clear what they're trying to do, and it's disgusting. Okay, last video. Wouldn't you think James, out of all people, and after everything that happened last year, he'd be a little bit cautious about who he talks to? So why would he go knowing that his career could just be ended like that and talk to a 14-year-old? It's pretty clear he lied about his age. He did it to me too. The only reason I felt obligated to speak on this is because I know them and they told me to my face on Snap FaceTime what was happening, and they made a video and lied about everything. There's a little bit more things that make it clear that they're lying, but maybe I'll go live or something about it later. I don't know. I don't like drama, so probably not, but maybe. I'm not gonna put their ads. They don't deserve any clout, especially for doing this. So if y'all want to go find them, y'all can. But just know, I know they're lying. I'm pretty sure James has posted screenshots proving that they're lying. But that's it. Kinda. They're lying.
Well guys, there you have it. If what Reagan is saying is true, I really hope James Charles takes legal action against not only this TikTok star accusing him, but also the friend who was next to him in his YouTube video, which by the way, he's turned the comments off for, he's disabled the ratings, and I do think it's interesting that he posted links to both his and his friend's socials in the description of the video. If you go to his friend's YouTube channel, all the comments and ratings of the recent videos are turned off as well. If there are legal proceedings happening, it's likely that James Charles will send him a cease and desist order. At most, he'll be served a defamation lawsuit. Tell me your thoughts on this one down in the comments. For now, I'm gonna wrap up this video with some comment features from my last video about James Charles being set up. Anurada said, why is this channel so obsessed with James Charles? I was going to subscribe, but I guess not. You're right, man. The first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is I'm like, oh, what's the tea on James Charles today? And then it's also the last thing I do before I go to bed. I look up the tea on James Charles instead of, I literally eat it for breakfast. Like I don't eat anything. I just want to know the tea. I'm just so obsessed. I think I need to go to therapy. Raina Malik said, Charlotte, your eyebrows, what happened to them? I don't know, let me ask them. What happened to you? Seemed just fine to me. Squishes said, he needs to get a nice boyfriend who can treat him right. People love to tear people down. Yeah. I think James needs a nice real man. A real man. But don't we all? That is it for me. Thanks for watching. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want more. I'll see you guys next time. Editor show 3 minutes and 23. Anurada.